season for scaring, and as Halloween creeps even closer, nothing gets us all quite in the mood, or so we've heard, like a haunted house.
Now, it just so happens we have one of the top scariest in the country just right here in Denver.
So, of course, the Now crew has to take you inside the 13th floor to find out what makes this attraction so intensely, authentically scary.
The whole set's new. We have a lot of new sets for Cursed.
Cursed, the Ritual, is the theme of the 13th floor this year, and one of the new sets constructed to terrify you, the Voodoo Room. It terrified us, even with the lights up.
Pretty much every day when I'm walking through, somebody manages to scare me.
General Manager Ty Olmsted still gets scared, even though he knows every creepy crevice of this place.
Essentially, I know where every little switch is that you have to turn on every night.
The 13th floor promises a gut-wrenching ride to untold nightmares for those who dare to enter.
We spend countless hours in the off-season when people aren't thinking about Halloween. We're sitting around dreaming up what we're going to do for this coming season.
A full-time staff works year-round building sets, designing costumes, and creating masks that will terrify you.
Our characters you're not going to see anywhere else in town or anywhere else in the country even. They're, specifically unique to the 13th floor.
And Olmsted says this is the best year yet.
As long as somebody's coming out happy or running for their life, then I feel like I've done my day's work.
My biggest fear is, if someone touching me. Is anyone going to touch me?
If you come during the regular season, you won't be touched by the actors.
You won't be touched unless you buy tickets to a special event, but we learned there are other attractions where the scare is hands-on.
We have a blackout event after the season. It's a lights-out event. You sign waivers, and the actors are able to touch you for that weekend only.
Yeah, he said you have to sign a waiver.
What's the craziest thing you've seen? I imagine, can people, to some people, if they can't make it through, you have to, take them out through the middle? How does that work?
The craziest thing for me still is just watching these big guys walk through hiding behind their girlfriend.
I was so scared.
You were in the back the whole
I was screaming. I was trying to hide in your bag.
That's always the craziest thing to me.
And yes, there are people to take you out if it's just too scary for you.
Just know that when you're going through, you're not going to expect where our scares are going to come from.
Oh my God.
That scared me more. That scared me more.
See producer Dan digging into my back. So Ty says that you should use PG-13 kind of as a guideline if you're thinking about bringing your kids there. He says it's scary, but not obscene.
I mean, it's borderline. PG-13R. Boy, it was pretty scary. Tomorrow on the Now, we're going to take you along as we go through that haunted house. Take a look at a preview of that.
I have to laugh. I'm telling you, Stace, next year you're coming.
Oh my!
You need to go to the event
if
where
we
they
do
can
it
grab
again.
you.
No, I would freak out. Your faces, it makes me
We
laugh.
were freaked
but
out,
you
and
guys
we
are
could have had a
scared.
light. Can you imagine going through it with no light whatsoever?
And like you were saying, the smell, the sound, it just gets you there. And again, that's just a piece of it. You have got to check back tomorrow. We're going to take you on that full tour starting at 4.
And Stace,
Scary for
it's
us,
only
funny for you.
$20, starting at $20 if you want to get a ticket.
Okay, good.
You can go online, you can go there in person. They got special nights through November 12th. So even after Halloween, you can still check out the 13th floor.
I'm scared from just watching you guys go through it. I got the goosebumps.
Every time I watch it, I scare myself.
Yeah.
Again.
My
So,
palms are sweating.
but you got the Halloween
I
forecast
know,
for us.
right?
It's not too scary.
Yeah, that's not
We can
bad.
handle this.